It's not able to focus on me. Is it focusing on me? Okay. Am I psyched about the purchase? Yes and no. Purchase means I have to work double the amount to ensure that I learn, or in fact relearn, a lot of these things. I know I haven't spoken on this channel for a bit. My goal was to hit about 1 million this year.
100? I've already crossed 100. 100,000 subscribers.
How far am I? Nowhere close. So what have I been up to? I left my old job. Currently I'm working as a creative head of an ad agency called Half Boiled Studios. You can check out our Instagram page as well. There's a sense of stagnation that I've had, and I feel like I'm in a pivotal point of shifting my songwriting. Trying to go back to the basics of where I have my influences from. Something like rock, blues, funk. I wanted to get something that I can play all three of them together. I am in what I call the midlife crisis of songwriting. Even though I can churn out songs at this point of time, I don't feel great about the songs. There's a part of me that wants to write something different. I mean, it's not like my songs weren't deep. Politics is not reflected all that much in my songs. There are things like Gomutra, which is of course political. Mediocre Man, which is a little political from, what people are used to. I mean, I do have a certain sense of humor, and I want to continue keeping that humor in my writing, but I also want to write stuff that makes people think even more. In retrospect, I don't think I'm a bad writer. I think I have written songs that make more sense to me right now than forever. Like, I've written songs that make sense to me now more than it made sense to me back then. And I'm noticing the nuances of my writing now, after so many years. Trying out something new. The first ever electric guitar that I actually owned was a Strat styled guitar called Java. I don't know if that company exists anymore. I think it must have been 2009 when I purchased that guitar. I have very fond memories of going to the store, playing that guitar and being like, oh yeah, I think this sounds like the guitar that I want. And it's the classic shape of that guitar as well. The Strat has that classic shape. I don't think I had any idea about what I was purchasing. I just purchased a guitar. That's all I cared about at that point of time. We didn't necessarily have the load of information that we have right now. I just went with what felt right while playing. And I don't know, for some reason I felt that was the right guitar. I don't have that guitar anymore. I sold it somewhere. I think when I was in Chennai, I sold it to somebody. I don't even remember who I sold it to. Some kid at that point who was learning or trying to learn a guitar. I just think I sold it for like $4,000 because the guitar was in horrible shape, horrible condition. It did what it was supposed to do. Then I purchased a Mexican Telecaster that I still use, I still love. I pick it up for special moments, play it on songs, and it feels so good because I'm a predominantly acoustic guitar player who ends up playing the electric because of the records that I have to create, or like the music that I'm creating. Some of them require me to play the electric, and when I move into the electric, it feels very buttery. And the Telecaster has a sound that I absolutely love, and no regrets of buying that Mexican Tele. It was pricey as hell when I purchased it. I think if I sell that guitar right now, I would get more than what I purchased it for. I wanted to start recording stuff that is funk, and I wanted to return to writing stuff that has electric guitar elements more than acoustic guitar. Started happening when I did my live show with Derek and Dixon and Yellow. I felt like maybe I should have had an electric. The electric requires a different skill when it comes to live. I have played a solo set live with my Telecaster at a bar, but that has not been the best of musical works. So I wanted to try and concentrate, go back and start playing with the basics. Everything feels very demoralizing. Friends are doing great, but that doesn't help me. I feel like, why am I not able to do that? Am I not enough? All these questions come into my mind, and I want to move away from that kind of questioning, and I want to move into a zone where I can just sit and write. I can get better. Of course, I want the fame. Who doesn't want the fame? Fame means more money. Fame means more chances of me writing my own songs. Fame gives me the opportunity to pivot into directions that I don't think I can afford right now. I'm not going to chase fame. I mean, if it comes my way, great. But at the moment, I want to concentrate on myself, on my skill, while I'll do my best to keep this part of my music scene alive. I want my music to take off. I will keep working towards it. This one is a Strat by Squire. It's the Affinity series. There are 3 other guitars that I saw. They were a little beyond my budget. This cost me 30k. I went and played the black version of this Affinity series. I'm guessing it's the previous version of the Affinity series at a guitar store. I played some other guitars as well. I initially wanted to buy the Ibanez AZES 40, which is like the starting end Strat version of Ibanez. It's a great guitar, but for some reason when I was playing it, it didn't sound like something I wanted to sound like. This time around, I was chasing for sound that I wanted to sound like. What sounds good when I play? What sounds do I want to produce with the guitar that I purchase? This is the closest that I got. I specifically needed a HSS format, which is basically a humbucker, single coil. I think there's a funk sound that I was missing with the Tele. Let's pull this out. Yep. The knobs look a little cheap. Yeah, I mean, the knobs is something that I would change. I don't want free online lessons, but sure. I'll take online lessons, Fender. Sure. The finish is okay. The finish wasn't as good as the one I found at the store. The action is also a little too high, so I'll have to work on that. I'll have to bring down the action a little. Let's put it into action and see how it sounds. I wanted to go back and relearn stuff. I'm gonna sit afresh and start learning. Bridge and the middle pickup combo. I'm going to try putting out one small story snippet. It's just me learning. It's not going to affect anybody. It's not like it's going to be a wow video. I think one thing I learned from cardistry is that my cardistry page essentially is that if I keep myself accountable on a daily basis, there is a chance that I might pick up on things faster than I thought, or like in the long run, learn stuff more than I thought I would. I actually like the middle pickup. I know a lot of people don't. That was the crux of this video. Trying to say, hey, I am still alive. I'm still kicking. I'm still doing a lot of stuff. This is our studio space, our half-boiled studios. You got to see a small part of it. I am busy with a lot of these works around our studio. So I thought I'll leave one of the guitars here so that I can practice whenever I can. And that is what this guitar is for. That's one of the reasons why I purchased this guitar. That's about it. Psyched for what I can possibly play tomorrow, but not today.